Guys, what's up everyone? Welcome back to today's cryptocurrency video. In today's video, we're going to be having a look at AVAX, currently sitting at $117, up 7% in the past 24 hours. Got a market cap of $25 billion, so this is quite high. Another coin is, I want to have a look at Celer Network, currently at 11 cents, under a billion, at a 700 million market cap. That is fantastic. Very, very cheap in my opinion. A lot of room to grow. We have 91,000 people on the watch list. AVAX almost 500,000, so this is very, very good. A lot of room for growth for Celer Network layer 2 protocol, as you guys know. This is my Twitter. Feel free to follow, guys. I update a lot. One of the tweets that I did a few days ago was 52 will get retested, not financial advice. So let's dive into Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is king, as we know, guys. Bitcoin is the leader of the altcoins. If Bitcoin dumps, most of the altcoins will dump. So right now we see Bitcoin in red, which means 80-90% of the altcoins are currently red right now. Yes, we're gonna see a few green, but most of them are quite in the red region. And also, when Bitcoin usually dumps close to 1%, the rest of the altcoins usually will dump 1.5 to 2 times more. So this is exactly what is happening. We're seeing Floki right now, FTM, Solana, LTC, everything's down 2 to 3%, even 4%. If I take the average, except for Celer Network. But let's have a look on Bitcoin. So if I take this on the daily time frame real quick and I zoom in into this, the EMA ribbon, so we've been supported. We know that we've been supported by these exponential moving average, right? Now once we broke in, okay, once we broke and we closed below, okay, by the way, we peaked all the way to 55,000, even though I said 52,000 was my target. We peaked right here. We closed below the exponential moving average. Yesterday we tried retesting that at 58,000, got rejected. Today we also got rejected, and we're going for a potential closure below the EMA ribbon in the next 8 hours. Of course, when we're going to see two candles like this, we're usually going to see a retest, and I said it in my video yesterday. Then once we have a breakout, we usually see a retest before coming back down. This is not financial advice. I'm not saying we're gonna see 53,000, 52,000 for a fact, 100%, but we are leaning into that zone. And the reason why is because, one, on the weekly time frame, that's where the EMA ribbon are, and number two, we have support right here, support right here. We got a support right here, and if I go on the weekly time frame, boom, that's exactly where the exponential moving average is. Boom, boom, and then boom right here. So it actually makes a lot of sense to come back and retest that level, the 52,835, 53,000. If we do see that, then we're going to see a lot of blood in the altcoins. But once again, this is not financial advice. If I have a look on the RSI, we are seeing the RSI getting tighter a little bit. We could bounce as low as 31, and that's essentially when Bitcoin is going to reach 53,000, 52,000. So that's for Bitcoin. Let's dive into Celer Network real quick. Celer Network up 6%. As you guys can see, we are in a downtrend. Okay, we came back, retested this region right here. Okay, this was an interesting region. I did say we were gonna come back and retest it in my last Celer Network video that I made, and this is exactly what happened. We came back, retested the 9.6 level, even a little bit below. Yeah, it was actually 9.6 exactly. We got rejected at that point, and we are also in a downtrend. So let's have a look. This is a downtrend. If we break this level, guys, we're gonna see a huge move towards the upside. Can you say that this is a falling wedge? Yes, but I would say more it's a you know what it is. Yes, it is a falling wedge. I wanted to say it's a parallel channel if it was something like this. If it was more straight, it would be a parallel channel, but it is a falling wedge. I actually didn't see that. I saw it on the 4 hours. It was a parallel channel. Let's have a look. So on the 4 hour, it looks more like a parallel channel, but on the daily time frame, it is. And what is the target for this? Well, the target is usually the beginning of the falling wedge. So it would essentially be right here. This would be essentially the target. So assuming we have the breakout right here, our target should approximately be at 17 cents, which is exactly where this started. I'm not counting these wicks. I don't like to count wicks. I like to count the closures and opens of a candle. So we know that the trend is your friend until it bends, guys. I've been saying this in all my videos, or most of my videos. So always follow the trend, never go against the trend, and this has been the trend. We haven't closed above this resistance on Celer Network. If we manage to close above 2 candles, we should see a nice little bounce to 17, which would be 80%, I believe. Let's have a look. All the way back here, no, 20%, it would be 80%, sorry, 72%. That's if we go back to this peak right here. But like I said, we're not counting that. If you are trading, you want to essentially take a trade at the breakout, not right here. You don't want to take it right here. You want to take it at the breakout, so it would essentially be a little bit higher if we see 2 closing candles above that. And as I say, you always want to take profit a little bit before. A lot of people will count the wicks and they will say, you know, they're going to extend this all the way high, and people are going to be greedy and not count the breakout, and they're going to take it like right here, wherever it is. But you always want to, you know, wait for confirmation, of course, and you never want to take profit before. This is not financial advice. Once again, guys, make sure you choose your leverage, and whatever you're doing, make sure you put your stop loss. A good stop loss would be below 96. And of course, we're most likely gonna, and that's my prediction for Celer Network. Once we break this level, we're most likely gonna come like this, come back, retest it, and then go up. So yes, it's essentially gonna be more than 80%, 90% run. It's most likely gonna be 260% if we make sorry, 180% if we make a run to above 30 cents. That's for that. Let's have a look at AVAX real quick. AVAX is making a parabolic move. I mean, guys, look at this. Look at this, look at this, look at this real quick. This is a falling wedge, sorry guys, a hidden bearish divergence. This is actually a hidden bearish divergence when you have a higher peak and then a higher high and then a lower high on the RSI. That's usually bearish. It seems like this is getting tired a little bit. It seems like AVAX is getting a little bit tired on the RSI. Let's have a look on the weekly. We look very overbought right here. As you guys can see, we're at 84. Right here we were, anytime we were above 70, we usually come back and retest. In my opinion, we're most likely going to come back and retest at least the $80 level, if not anywhere between 80 and 70. Of course, it's not financial advice. I mean, a correction will have to come on AVAX sooner than later. I mean, even though their project is fantastic, a correction is definitely going to happen. Maybe at 120, maybe at 140. There's going to be a blow off top eventually. And for those of you guys who don't know what a blow off top is, it's usually when you go like this, you make a parabolic move so high that you just crash extremely hard. And this is exactly what AVAX is doing. I mean, it's better to see slow growth than to see a very strong parabolic move. This is exactly what happened to Bitcoin back in 2017, 2018. So and honestly, it happens to a lot of the coins, not just Bitcoin, not just AVAX. It happens to most coins. Let's collapse that real quick. If I have a look at the EMA ribbons real quick on the daily time frame, we've been supported ever since we broke right here on August 5th. We actually haven't broken down below. We've been supported right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We had 9 touches. Okay, so we're most likely gonna come back at least to the $90 level. The $80 level is now I did mention $80, which is inside the EMA ribbon, so we would actually still be bullish if we're gonna come back and retest this level. $80 level is the EMA ribbon, the middle of it, and we also have a strong support right here. As you guys can see, this was a nice little base, and we do have a resistance that flips support right now. So I'm not telling you to short, I'm not telling you to long. This is just for TA purposes, of course, only for educational purpose only, guys. Sorry. If you guys like this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.